if you're watching this, get yourself a dream journal, wherever you are, whoever you are. Because if you have a journal to record your everyday happenings and journeys, you're going to realize that having a dream journal is equivalent to that, only to the 11th power. And I'll tell you a couple reasons why. Having a dream journal not only gets you closer to lucid dreams, but it increases your memory of them because we have multiple dreams a night. We all dream. And most importantly, you get that much closer to your inner voice. Not the voice that carries you throughout the day when the sun's out, that you journal about, but the voice that's there when no one's making a sound and it's just you listening. And it's important to capture this because as you wake up, it slowly seeps back into reality. Here are some effective dream journaling techniques to get you started. First things first, or effective dream journal technique number 1. Get yourself a dream journal and dedicate it specifically to recording dreams. So keep it separate from your everyday journal or your poetry journal or your drawing journal because you don't want to mix different realities. And while you're doing this, pick something that speaks to you, whether it be a hardcover with an epic design on the front or a smaller notebook that has a spiral spine that's easy to flip through because you're going to be writing this a lot, which leads me to effective dream journal technique number 2. Keep it by your bedside, whether it be on your nightstand or under your pillow, or even in your arms as you sleep, whatever you want, whatever you desire. Keep it nearby because you're going to want to write in it as soon as you wake up, which ties into effective dream journal technique number 3. You're going to want to write in it as soon as you wake up. Having your journal on the other side of the room, on your desk, is not as soon as you wake up. That's getting out of bed, placing your feet on the floor, walking over, sitting down, looking for a pen. And that's way too much reality before we even got back to the dream. And you know how dreams work. They slip if you don't capture them right away. So keep it somewhere that you're going to be able to write in. And upon waking up, give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes to write in as much detail as you can. And it's okay if at first you miss things because it's going to happen, but the more that you do it, the better you're going to get and the more details you're going to remember. Next effective dream journaling technique, which I believe is very important. These are all important, but I'm going to place emphasis on this. Write in the present tense. By writing in the present tense, you are able to transport yourself back into that time as if you were actually there. And by doing this, it makes things a lot more vivid where you can recount more. For example, rather than saying, okay, so instead of saying, I was at a concert and there was a magician and we all thought it was really cool, something like that. You can say, I'm at a concert and suddenly a magician appears. He's wearing all black with a vivid red belt. Something, just, I'm making this dream up as I go along, but when you write it down like that, details will come up to you like people, places, objects, the things that matter. The next effective dream journaling technique is to doodle. Doodle it out. Pictures speak 1,000 words. And if you're leaving planet Earth to go into outer space, what does your spaceship look like? Is it a regular NASA spaceship, or are you in a ship full of flowers made out of stems? I don't know. You tell me. So doodle it out and increase that vivid dream of yours that you had. And this last dream journal technique that I'll leave you with, I think it's just as important as the tip that I gave you on writing in the present tense. Date and title your entries. So date them, and yeah, sure, time doesn't exist, but time is a tool. And by dating your entries, yeah, and you're going to be able to go back and say, oh, I had this dream in July and this dream in December, but by dating it, you're able to use it as a reference when you're looking back at your daytime journal, the journal that you write with the voice that sees the sun. You're going to be able to see the parallels with any symbols that you might have encountered or seen in your dream and relate it to the things that you were going through at that specific time in reality. And as you continue to do this, the more you will develop and sharpen that inner voice to speak loudly your intuition and guide you through things that you're going through in your waking life. The title, it's just fun, title your dreams just as if you were to title a poem or a book or a work of art, because these things that we're experiencing in our sleep are truly a work of art that guide us into making our reality living art. So get yourself a dream journal and get started and share it with us. What are you seeing? How is it helping you? I'm Michelle and you're watching Flux Air. Discover what's out there.